One of the great things about daylilies is just the great variety available. Really every color except blue, and then different shapes and sizes. And so what I'm going to talk about today in this video is the ones that are called double daylilies. And I got a few picked here. Man, these turned out really good. This is, man, just look at this. You can have this in your garden. These are double daylilies. And so I'm going to talk about what's great about double daylilies. I'm going to show you some of the ones that we picked today. We couldn't stop at 10, so we got 13 of our favorites. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. So as I mentioned, one of the great things about daylilies is just a huge variety available. Today we're talking about the double daylilies, and so I thought I'd just show you, just make sure you're clear what I'm talking about. Most daylilies kind of have a round shape, kind of like this. This is the variety Royal Frosting. And then the daylilies also come in what they call the spider type daylilies. This is the variety Spider Miracle. And we shot a video about the spider type daylilies. If you want to check that one out, so you can search for it and find it. And then what we're talking about today is the double daylilies. And you can see they've got an extra set of petals in the center, so they're kind of double. So that's hence they're called the double daylilies. And one of the great things about the doubles is that when you plant them in your garden, mixed in with a lot of the, what you would call the typical shaped daylilies like this one, they stand out just because they're different. The spiders do the same thing. They stand out because they're different. But we're talking about the doubles today. And so, if you have some doubles mixed in with your more traditional shaped daylilies, they really just stand out. So that's one of the great things about the double daylilies. So one of the fun things about gardening is just all the different things you can grow. And then of course, daylilies are just one part of gardening, but they really lend themselves to collecting as well because there are so many different varieties. And then within the daylily family are the doubles, and we find a lot of customers who really get into collecting the double daylilies. So that might be something you want to consider, just have a whole double section in your garden, with just the double varieties. If you'd like to see all of the double daylilies that we offer, you can just go to our website, go to Shop All, and then go down to sort by bloom type, and right there you'll find all of the double daylilies. All right, so let me show you the varieties in this first space here. So this sort of a soft, creamy pastel color, this is the variety Vanilla Fluff. That's a pretty appropriate name, Vanilla. This is also a really fragrant one. Some daylilies have fragrance. Keep in mind, even the most fragrant daylilies are kind of subtle. They're not like a rose, but this is one of the more fragrant, and definitely you'll be able to smell them, if you walk past a bed of daylilies. So this is Vanilla Fluff. Let's see, this gold one here, this is the variety Condilla. This has been a really popular variety, won the Lennington All-American and an Award of Merit. This is one of really popular with our customers just because it's a nice bright gold color and it blooms just like you want a daylily to, just blooms and looks great in the garden. This is a nice sort of a corally pink color. This is the variety Fresh Start. So you get a picture of that. That's a really nice color in there. And then, let's see, the last one in this face, this is the variety Double Bourbon, and that's kind of an appropriate name, kind of that bourbon-y color there with a darker, darker brown, mauve, maroon eye zone in there. So, this is the variety Double Bourbon. So I just got a couple varieties in this vase. In the last one, we looked at Double Bourbon, which was kind of an unusual color in the garden. And I think this is as well. This is the variety Word of Honor. And I guess this is kind of like a mauve, lavender, purple. And look, it's got this, this in the center. You see sort of a kind of a creamy on the edge there, around a soft yellow throat down in there. That's nice. And then this is another great color in the garden. This is a coral called Francis Joyner. This has been a really popular variety as well. I'm sure it's won awards. I don't have it in front of me right now, but this is a variety Francis Joyner for a really good tropical look in the garden. All right, so in this vase, we've got 3 varieties. A couple of them have eye zones, and that's what you call a darker color in the center of the bloom. This is the variety Bernie's Fault. So it's got kind of a burnt orange color with this dark, that's burgundy red in the center. So that's the variety Bernie's Fault. And then behind it, this is the variety Big Kiss. It's got kind of a creamy pastel with a rosy pink in the center. This has been a really popular variety. Just picked lots of blooms, a really nice show in the garden. And then up top here, this sort of a soft peachy pastel color. This is variety Savannah Debutante. This one's, these two are held on pretty tall scapes, Big Kiss and Savannah Debutante. This one's a little bit shorter, the Bernie's Fault, but that's what we got here. So in this last vase, I got a couple more with eye zones. This is the variety Mount Helena. I really like this one. It stands out in the garden with yellow with a sort of purpley mauve center to it there. And then next to it, we got a little small flower double. This one's probably what, just a couple, 2.5, 3 inches in diameter. This is the variety Roswitha. Now this one's going to be held on shorter scapes, kind of proportional to the size of the bloom. But this is a neat little look in the garden, this small double. This is variety Highland Lord. It's kind of a nice red with a yellow center to it. And then the last one I've got in here, this is variety Night Embers. And this is a really dark red, sort of almost towards the near black color range, with a nice little yellow border around it. See a little thin yellow gold edge on that one. So that's Night Embers. So I hope you've enjoyed checking out some double daylilies today. If you don't have any in your garden, you want to give some a try, have some, maybe you want to add some more. Earlier in the video I talked about the spider type daylilies. We shot a video on that a few weeks ago. You might want to check that one out. And we've been growing daylilies over 40 years, so we love to talk all things daylily. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them below, or check out all of our contact information on the website. And thanks for watching.